Welcome, my name is Thomas LEDFORD, aka Taxman88. I'm here to share in this video a business setup walkthrough. And this is going to be a basic walkthrough on how to set up a business, which is going to include tax preparation services. Since I specialize in helping people start their own tax preparation business, this walkthrough is going to show you how you're going to set up a tax service as well as how you're going to set up a business in general. So in this video series, I'm going to show you the walkthrough on how that looks and what steps you're going to have to take to set up the tax service portion versus set up a business in general. So when it comes to setting up the tax service, the first step is to create a secure account on irs.gov, because over time and due to identity theft, they've changed it and they locked down the website. In order for you to get hold to certain functions and features, you now have to create a secure account. And so that's the most biggest hurdle people have to get through who want to start their own tax preparation business. So the clients that I'm working with, I've been able to have them successfully get through the secure account situation eventually, so now they can take the next step, which is creating an e-file provider's application, which is the application needed along with the fingerprints that's going to allow you to get the EFIN, which stands for Electronic Filing Identification Number, which is going to allow you to buy professional software and work with third-party banks to collect your fees for your clients. So those are the basic walkthrough of how that's going to work for people looking to start their own tax preparation business. The secure account is the first step. Once we get through that, then the next step is e-file provider's application along with 2 fingerprint cards done as a background check. Submit the application. The fingerprint cards don't have the confirmation number put on there, so when they send the cards in, they know who they belong to, and they'll do a background check, make sure you're suitable to do business with, and from there, you'll get approved or not. And if you get approved, you'll get an active and valid response inside your account. You'll be able to print out the e-file summary, which you'll need to be able to do business with software companies and third-party banks. So when it comes to you setting up a tax service, the things you'll need are your IRS EIN letter, your EFIN summary, and your PTIN letter. So those are the 3 documents we need to do business with the bank and the software companies. And so those are the things I let my clients know. Once you get approved for each one, you want to make sure you got those things already saved to your computer, so when it's time to do business with the software company, all you got to do is upload that stuff and send it to them. When it's time to put your third-party bank application in, all you have to do is fill out the application and upload those documents in, along with your picture ID, of course, and you're good to go. So those are the things you need when it comes to setting up your own tax preparation business. Now, the same steps that I walk you through to set up a tax preparation business is slightly different for somebody who might want to set up a retail store, or somebody who might want to set up a janitorial service, or somebody who might look to just do some online business but want their business credentials set up so they can be a legit business entity. So the steps are going to be slightly different, but they will go down a similar path when it comes to the business structure. That's going to be universal no matter what you want to do. We talk about the business structure. So in this video, we're looking at the irs.gov website. You're looking at business types. The first type is sole proprietorship. Sole proprietorship is the most simplest form of ownership that you can establish in the marketplace, where you don't need anything special but a desire to do business, figure out what that business is going to be, and take some steps to put some business credentials together to make it happen. So the simplest form of ownership is sole proprietor. And like I said, you can work under your social to even do that with, but we use our recommendation where we recommend you do an EIN number and a doing business name if that's what you choose to do. So if you look to do business using a name other than your own, we need a assumed name certificate or fictitious name certificate. Those are the interchangeable names they call it, but those are the things you need when it comes to doing business, regardless if you're doing a tax service or not. That business structure process is universal no matter to what you're doing. So that's what we'll talk about when it comes to no matter what business you're trying to do, we still go through that business structure. So if you don't want to incorporate right now, you want to start off with the simplest form of ownership, sole proprietor, you want to get your free EIN number, and you want to use that to go ahead and get your business account set up, because you want to have your own business account set up. You want your own payment processor set up so you can process debit and credit cards, and you want to, we talk about how we're going to track income and expenses, meaning what software are we going to use to do that with, or are we going to start with software to do that with, what strategy are we going to use to keep up with income and expenses? So those are the things we talk about with the new business owner when it comes to starting their business, regardless if it's a tax preparation business, regardless what type of business model it is. These are universal things we walk through with our clients. And so if you look to start the business in general, this is what we're going to talk about no matter what business it is. The only difference between tax preparation service versus any other business is a couple of special steps in a whole different direction that we have to go through. That's vital in order for a tax preparation service to exist. And so when it comes to that, like I said, e-file provider's application, 2 fingerprint cards submitted. Once you approve the e-file summary, the EIN letter from the IRS, as well as the PTIN letter, those 3 documents are going to allow us to do business with the software companies and the third-party banks, and you want to have your business account information as well done, so all that stuff can be submitted to the software company as well as the third-party banks, so you can get your fees sent to it. But you know, those are things we talk about when we walk our clients through to have them ready for having a business set up, regardless of what it's going to be. So in this course that I'm developing, it's going to give you a basic walkthrough of how you're going to set up a tax service versus how you're going to set up a business in general. And so that's what the course is going to be about. And so that course is going to launch in a good 8 days, if not sooner. I got other things going on, but generally about 8 days. That basic business walkthrough course is going to be available for a very low entry fee, and it's going to give you the basics on how to set up a business in general, as well as how to set up a tax service. So if you're the person looking to start a tax service, I'm going to have some information for you. And if you're the person looking to start a business in general, I'm going to have some information for you. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, hit the bell for notification. So every time I go live, upload a video, you'll be notified. And please join my email list so you can receive 20 to 50% off all my products and services. And if you're subscribed on my channel, please join my list so you can be kept informed of what's happening in the marketplace, especially as it relates to tax preparation and taxation, what's going on with the latest changes with the IRS and how it may affect you and how you file your tax return. It's very important. So if you want to keep up with that and to be in the know, just be a part of my email list so I can keep you updated on what's happening. And as well, if you've been a part of my email list, when I launch my different products and services, you'll be informed first before the general public, and you get a discount to go with that to get you started if you're interested in the products and services that I do provide for new entrepreneurs getting started in business. And so when it's all said and done, it's all about you, the new business owner, walking you through how to set up your business. And those steps are what we're going to go through in this video course that's going to allow you to get the basic information needed to get you up and running for no matter what business you want to do for you and your family is key. And so when it's all said and done, just subscribe to my channel, join my email list so you can stay updated on what's happening inside my business and where I'm going and where I'm headed. And if any products or services that I provide that you might be interested in, you get to find out about them first before the general public, before I go live, before I go retail with it. You'll find out first if you're on my email list. So you'll find out first if you bought a product or service from me already. So those people who bought a product or service already, they find out first, or if they're on my email list. So that's how that works. And so my next video is going to be a continuation of this. That's going to talk more in depth about the process needed to help you to set up your own business, regardless of what it is. And I see you in my next video.